Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And just a yard to go here on second down. Off play action, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
To the air again, Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. A play fake, now Fields to throw. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Fields.
And he comes back with one complete.
On first down, it's Fields.
That's complete. Bernard.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Joseph. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive.
They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 25 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
On play action, Lance.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
The Lance going to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
On first down, Joseph.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
Flushed out right.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0.
And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere, the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
From the 38, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here's Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On the option left is Fields.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. From just shy of midfield, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Fields now to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Joseph. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Lance now on 1st down.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Again, it's Lance.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now Fields.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
Now Lance.
Buying time to his left.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Joey Bosa with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
2nd and 7 from the 20. And Lance now to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Again, McCaffrey. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Lance.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Chris Olave.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now Now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. To try again after the sack. Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Harris now to return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
On first down, Lance. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Fields.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. On second down, McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Lance looking to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense it.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards.
Fields on first down.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On first down, Fields.
Benjamin's got it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing again is Fields.
This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Now it's Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
To throw is Fields.
Flush to his right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Back to throw. Lance. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
On third and long, it's Lance.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
To throw on second and 6. Fields got his man complete over the middle. That's Joseph.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Joseph. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Joseph. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
And he will find his man on the outside.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fields.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Keenan Allen from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
He's got Bellinger.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Back to throw. Lance.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Steps away to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Lance now on 1st down. Slant pass complete to Olave. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Play action, now it's Lance. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Lance. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete as well.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Chandler Jones providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Uses the spin. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted them, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Khalil Mack make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Working from the gun, Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap, Fields. That pass complete to Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Joseph, and down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On the slant, complete to Benjamin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win.
Lance throws the interception, his third. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Fields.
Over the middle, complete. That's Joseph. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Joseph, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Joseph. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle they go. It's Joseph. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Joseph. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Up the middle they go. It's Joseph. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bears, the win will help them keep pace in the